This particular one, big excavator, I voted overhead cable. This was really unique and interesting, where we did get fined by the Health and Safety Executive, which was quite rightly so on that particular point. The background to this was the gas network were laying a new medium pressure gas pipe in a place, Gloucestershire, on a farmland. So where they done the survey, where you can see in the picture, there's fencing. The fencing's not there. The fencing was put up to protect the livestock while we dig on the ground. There was no electricity under the ground. There's no other services underground. So the actual company, the gas company, decided to save cost and effort. They hired the biggest machine, the biggest bucket, to dig the hole in the biggest, quickest time. What the picture doesn't show, there's a overhead 33 kV, 33,000 volts overhead power line. They did do height markers, and you can see in the background where the height marker was showing behind the machine, but in front of the machine there was no marker posts involved. So what the machine did do on investigation, because of the size of the bucket and the arm, it dragged the bucket underneath the height marker. And what the instruction was at that particular time, they weren't going to dig, was actually to use the bucket to actually force the stakes into the actual grass to create a safe access for the guys to work in. And behold, when he lifted the arm up, it made contact with the overhead power line, and the power line exploded and split in half. And this is where the investigation got quite interesting, because the live end of 33,000 volts went into the farmer's land and started splittering and spitting, you have to excuse the term, and doing circle effects because it was still live. The crop weren't affected, but they could have, and missed an operative at that particular time where they were working on the fence posts. So that was high risk. The electricity company were contacted to respond and to do the relevant isolations. But this is where it got interesting. The dead end of the cable actually bypassed, and if you can see, there's a slight building to the left of that picture, and that was a school. And that cable ended up in the school play yard, and during school break where there were children. And if you think of luck, if you think of the circumstances, if that was the live end of that cable, and the dead end was in the field, and where the children are in that play, and to imagine that, it scares me still to this day.